Okay, so there is more. I almost left. And then I took a look at the sign out front that had a map in the exhibition halls. So I don't think the main exhibition hall is open, but this is the temporary one. Beijing's been the southern capital of Liao and middle capital of Jin, which constitute particularly important periods during its historical span of over 3,000 years as a city and contribute to its formation of its historical culture featured by exchange, blend, and open advance. Exchange, blend, open, and advance. It's their motto, huh? Great changes have taken place with time flying by. Prosperous ancient capital city has been deeply buried together with the nobles and civilians. We can find are historical records and stone carvings which silently tell us the glory and prosperity of the past. Stone carvings have a long history which evolved from pre-Qin through Han and Tang dynasties. Ancient carving stones to depict events or sing somebody's praises, publicize the good or criticize evil, propagate doctrines or preserve articles, extend congratulations or express condolences. Present day people still do the same thing. So basically we have a collection of ancient stones. Ancient sculpture. Stone sculpture with tiger pattern, Liao. Dragon pattern, Liao dynasty. Stone tiger, Jin. Figure of civil official on earth from Changgu of Fangshan district. It's broken. It's like Sakyamuni's head. Buddha. Stone panel with dragon pattern, Jin dynasty, stone panel peony pattern. Stone carved pond, Jin. Stone riverbank of Dong Buya Bridge, Yuan dynasty. Grave tablets refer to gravestones within tombs, dead person's name, birthplace, dates of birth and death, as well as life story, came into being in Qin and Western Han dynasties when they didn't have regular shape and uniform name, matured in the southern and northern dynasties when they formed into stable structure and became popular in the Sui and Tang dynasties. Most of the grave tablets are square, comprised of a lu-like cover, carved with the dead person's name and a body with inscriptions, which began with the name and birthplace of the dead, followed by his or her life story, official position, date of death and location of the tomb, and end with words for commemoration. They are engraved with the name and official position of the epitaph's writer from Tang onwards. Grave tablets, Banyan of the Zhou. Grave tablet of Ni Shang, native of Qingqi, whose husband was Li Fuzhen, Guayi Wang of the Tang. I can tell you one of the reasons that it's better to visit third world countries in the wintertime is they tend to be in hot places anyway, but the nasty smells you get, like right now, I'm not sure what it is that I'm smelling, but it's not nasty, but it's some kind of like curry or something. And God, when I was walking around last night around Qianhai Lake for some of the nightlife, you'd pass public toilets or you'd go through the hutong and pass a toilet, and it would be like, my God. The sights, the sounds, and smells. Grave tablet of the revered Mr. Zhang. Grave tablet of Yilu Daili, composed of a cover and a body with an epitaph. Cover in the shape of the upper part of the Lu, 89 centimeters long, 7.5 centimeters thick, 32 centimeters long, 34 centimeters wide. Blah, 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 blah. Small 50 keton. Beep, 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 beep. Grave tablet of the revered Nima, native of Fufang County, Mr. Li, Gansu, Great Khitan State. The numerous stone carvings of Liao and fine dynasties in Beijing area carry historical facts concerned with politics, economy, military affairs, institutions, figures, events, religion, foundation of a city or town, folk customs, officialdom, fashion, marriages, funerals, and imperial examination, etc., which can be used for revising or supplementing the textual records, together with the inscriptions of Kai, Cao, Li, Xing, and Zhuan scripts, the various techniques involved in carving in the round, relief, and plain carving. They may be rated as representatives of textual and artistic values. Travel note of Liu Jiangan. We have here a catapult, a balustra, stone refectory of the Jin. Stone refractory from basement of Tongkai Pagoda. Refractory from Arhat Temple of Daiwang Town. Tomb Pagoda of Elder Liao, Xiang Liao. Tomb Pagoda of the Great Master Wan Li. I'm not sure how all this connects. Tomb Pagoda, or called Feng Zhuang or Ling Ta in Chinese, refer to stones inscribed with tomb occupants' life story. Among those in Liao and Jin, some have been given special names: Fenta Shuta, Zhongta, Chifutu, Wu Feng Ta, Zhuang Ta, Muta. Sutra Pagoda with Diva Pali Dharani scripture, constructed by townspeople of Beijing. Inscriptions marking the secret restorage of stone pagoda. Sutra Pagoda of the 4th year of Chang'an period. Pagoda! Classification of stone carvings, Liao and Jin. Stelae refer to erect stones whose definition can be found in the old book of Shiming. In ancient times, they're divided into palace, temple, tomb stelae in terms of function. Most stelae dating from Liao, Jin, Beijing are temple and tomb stela, mostly made white marble. Generally, the temple stela, huge, decorated densely, hydra top, tortoise seat, body cut with 1,000 characters. You see that in Confucian temples, the tortoise bottom. It's like a tortoise dragon, a bishi. But most of the tomb stelae are small and simple. Their essential part is the inscriptions telling a tomb occupant's life story. Stelae marking Jiangjun from Liangjiang, county of Shijin, prefecture of Liao, inviting Gu Ji Shan's monks to recite sutras. Stelae marking Mr. Shang from Liangjiang county of Shijin prefecture, inviting Gu Shijian's monks to recite sutras. Liao are inviting them, I guess. Okay. Come recite sutra, stele of Emperor Ruizhang. My name is Ruizhang, and I'll be pleased if you will come to recite sutras. Imagine the messenger who had to deliver that. Big stone. Carried over his shoulder like a postman. don't know how much more there is to see here. Well, I don't think I really missed out on much if I just decided to walk away and not see the temporary exhibition there. I hate the hit or miss aspect of all this stuff. There was one review that on Google actually, which is very rare for this place. That's how I found it, Google Maps. Usually I'll cross-reference. I like having that Galileo app so I can write down stuff for I want to see what's in that main exhibit hall. They have that huge hall. I like having the Galileo app because I can go through and you got to have several references, right? So you start off with the Dorling Kindersley Eyewitness Guide, a lot of pictures, gives you a good colorful overview, history of China, the city, blah blah blah. Then you delve into the Lonely Planet, which isn't that well organized. I don't know why they put the maps at the back of the book from each chapter. It's annoying. And you make sure you're not missing any museums there. Then you got to go to Time Out. Time Out has a lot of little small museums and art galleries that you'll be passing by that it would be stupid to go to a neighborhood and not see along the way. You'll end up finishing your day at 3 or 4 o'clock and be like, oh, I had 2 extra hours. I could have popped in 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there for these galleries along the way, but you didn't know they were there unless you check Time Out first and put them on your Galileo map. Then you go on Google Maps and you see if you're missing any tiny little things like the former residence of so-and-so, because you'll pass a lot of those and not realize it. And you gotta drop icons for each of them on your own little Galileo map. Upstairs? No? That's it? There? Yeah? Okay. Ugh, 2 hours to get here. Okie dokie. Now I get the pleasure of walking up here. I think there are a couple art museums, but I can't be sure. These were art galleries in Google Maps, but you never know how that's going to turn out. And I guess I can make for the Cow Street Mosque, which should have been my first destination. It would have been a short walk from the metro. Whatever. It's good to be a jackass. If it wasn't so polluted here, I'd get a bicycle, or guess I could spring for taxis, but I'm always so frustrated trying to find the smaller things by taxi. If you show them a map, they gotta put their glasses on and look at the map. And then I try to say it in the Pinyin, but I never have the right tone. Easier just to walk. Got sidetracked by some construction on the way over here. That was annoying. So I had to venture off the canal, which I guess is a river. Just there.